People do overreact in boxing. Um, Nick Ball's knockout defeat last night, as sad as it was, and Britain's lost another world champion, it was, to me, expected. Like, I didn't talk about the fight because I think I've got boxing fatigue at the moment in the sense that you look at Nick Ball's last couple of fights, and while he's made defenses of his title, he's been in tough fights. And he's not the massive puncher. So every punch he throws, he puts everything into it. And he's small. He's not a big guy. So he has to kind of impose his will every fight in every opponent he fights. And that's fair enough, and that's his style. But with that style, you leave yourself wide open to counters. And where you're 5, 6 rounds in a fight, you're okay. But down the stretch, when you're tired, you're exhausted, you leave yourself open to get countered to the same sort of nasty shots like that. In fact, Nick Ball's knockout was quite similar to the way Ricky Hatton got knocked out by Mayweather. I'm not saying that Figueroa is Mayweather, but the comparison is the way he got hit with a big shot, got countered, hit with a big shot, and then the way he kind of crumpled onto the floor afterwards. It's going to be hard for Nick Ball to recover from such a knockout defeat because as much as his style is exciting, it's limited. And it's seen fight after fight, Nick Ball has been put in with opponents. And then they would talk about Inoue, which I thought was crazy. I thought the Figueroa fight was a dangerous fight because I knew who Figueroa was. I thought it was a dangerous fight. I didn't talk about it. A, I didn't have the time to talk about it. And B, it's like the writing usually is on the wall. And usually in a fighter's career, and he's fighting regularly, Rick Ball, which is a good thing. But if you're fighting regularly against top-rated opponents, back to back, or not much time in between, it takes it out of your body, physically, mentally, emotionally. And I saw a guy that was exhausted. He's in a tough fight against Figueroa. Figueroa's no bum. Because a guy loses a fight doesn't mean he makes him a bum. He's a top fighter, 2-weight world champion, now 3-weight world champion. So yeah, he got caught with a big shot and he was exhausted. I hope Nick Ball gets a lot of rest because a style like that, they don't last long, especially when you're going back to back in tough fights. So heal up, Nick Ball. Heal up well. I hope you've made more than enough money from the sport. Heal up well, rest up well, come back when you want to. Don't be forced to come back and take your time, buddy. You've been in tough fights and you've served British boxing well. So congratulations. Unfortunate, you lost to Figueroa, but